Among Thai dramas, the work of CH3, that is Channel 3 Thailand, always attracts the audience because of the wide popularity and the participation of famous stars. This time, we give you the lowdown on the famous Thai series on Channel 3 HD Thailand with million views. Hook onto your seats as these shows are absolutely worth your time. Number 1. Love Destiny. Katisurang is a modern-day girl who travels back in time 300 plus years after a car accident. There she finds herself inhabiting the body of Maying Karakade, a noble who resides with her father's best friend and his family. Much to Katisurang's dismay, Maying Karakade is spoiled and evil. Even her dearest betrothed Pordate hates her and vows to stall their wedding for as long as possible. While there, Katisurang does merits and good deeds to rectify the damages done by Maying Karakade in hopes of returning to her modern-day world. In the process, she slowly wins the love and admiration of the entire village, including Pordate. This is a wonderful light-hearted romantic comedy lakon. This show has so many things going for it: sweeping romance, liberal sprinklings of humor, good introduction into Thailand's ancient history, beautiful sets and costumes, and a storyline which doesn't spin itself into unnecessary knots or is packed with fillers. It just shows that you don't need the typical cliches for a drama to be a hit. Number 2. Krong Karm. Yoy is the mother of a Thai-Chinese family. She has 4 sons. One day, her eldest son Achai comes from the army bringing a pregnant prostitute Renyu, even though he already has a fiancée, Philai. Yoi can't accept this and tries every possible way to make him leave Renyu, but fails. Unknown to her that Renyu has performed black magic to tie her son's heart. She decided to marry her second son Thong to Philai to avoid shame. Her third son Asa is the kindest and the fourth son Asi is still a student. He's spoiled and playful and doesn't assume responsibility for his actions. He becomes charmed by Renu's sister when he meets her and tries desperately to court her. The series has every emotion you can think with no lack of intensity. It teaches many lessons to be used in life. It allows the viewer to become invested in each character and the actions taken by that character. The scenery felt authentic and the cinematography and camera angles were all good. I will recommend this if you are looking for family drama. Number 3. Leh Marnya. Picha is a confident, modern and outgoing CEO. Unfortunately, her playboy husband does not share her integrity. For a long time, she hoped he would become a good and a loyal husband. But when she realized that he was unlikely to ever change, she pursues a divorce. This decision leads Picha to Ramin, a lawyer and her childhood friend. While Ramin is helping Picha get a divorce, he falls in love with her. With Picha's failed marriage, she's scared to even consider another love in her life. And Ramin has his own struggles from past relationships. So what will happen to Ramin and Picha when fear and uncertainty undermine desire? This drama was refreshing. The male lead and female lead understands and trusts each other. The actors were great at their job. Story pace is slow but overall one of the best lakon out there, especially since they didn't include many cliches and we only had one real antagonist. Number 4. Thong Ek, the Herbal Master. Thong In is an experienced doctor who has treated many people. He has a grandson named Thong Ek who wants to become a traditional doctor. He also studies ancient Thai medicine. One day, Thong In isolates himself after one of his patients dies and he's blamed for his death. He doesn't want Thong Ek to become a doctor and go through the same. Still, Thong Ek is determined to prove his abilities to his grandfather while teaching a fearless, wand-wielding woman. This drama has a sweet, candy-looking cast, Mario and Kimmy, and most importantly, a lovely, heartwarming storyline. The show swings from romantic to dramatic and it keeps the entertainment level high throughout the show. Overall, for you who like romantic comedy, you should try to watch this lakon. It's totally worth your time. Number 5. My Husband-in-Law. When her longtime crush becomes entangled with a mobster's wife, Mue agrees to marry him to ensure his safety even if he doesn't love her back. The most adorable, the most cutest and the most amazing story till now of all the Thai dramas. It had romantic, thriller, action story where you can't stop praising the writers and the cast. Both the leads were great as a couple. Mark Prim just stole the drama for me with his playboy turned good husband role. Number 6. My Forever Sunshine. The story about Peng, a girl with a tragic life. After losing her father, she has to go to live at Arthur's house. The only way for her to be able to stay at his house is to be with him. But no one expected that her approaching Arthur nearly cost him his life. He ends up hating her to the bones and she is exiled far from home for 4 years until the day they come across each other again. One might think that time will lessen hate, but not for Arthur. Not only he still hates her, but he also hates her even more than before. But in order to keep her final promise to Arthur's father, she must endure it. Number 7. Bad Romeo. Privileged Psyche meets poor garage owner Kaokla. The two get to know one another and then don't meet again for another 7 years. However, Kaokla is now Karl Raman, the adopted son and business heir of millionaire Asia Raman. Psyche herself has become the full-fledged heir of her father's hotel business and is no longer the innocent girl Kaokla met. Number 8. My Secret Bride. Swarm is a mischievous girl who grew up in the slums. She develops a crush on Dhanuruth, a good cop, the first time she meets him due to his good looks and kindness. Swarm is asked to become a spy for the police by an undercover deputy commander named Tuan. Her mission is to spy and gather evidence on an influential criminal named Sanaeha. Swarm gets involved with Dhanuruth again when he misunderstands that she is Ek's mistress who is his cousin's fiancée. He hires Swarm to be his fake wife to keep her away from Ek. Tuan believes this is the perfect opportunity to spy on Dhanuruth, so Swarm accepts his offer. She moves into his house pretending to be his wife because he needs her to follow his orders while she must spy into him. Number 9. Klin Kasalong. This series talks about Klin Kasalong going through 3 stages of life. Number 10. Dare to Love, Hai Ruk Pipaksa. The story is about a handsome young boy who secretly falls in love with his beautiful senior at school. Time passes and the senior becomes a smart and talented lawyer, while he becomes a handsome student completing his degree. As he studies, he follows his crush around trying to win her heart. Although she has a good feeling towards him, the smart lawyer isn't sure if she should accept his heart because there are other qualified young men wooing her. Number 11. Praomook. Praomook works at a nightclub to earn money and pay debt. She doesn't get along with Chalunton because he misunderstood her, thinking she is a bad girl. One day, his parents ask Praomook to marry Chalunton to remove the bad luck from him. She accepts the proposal just to get back at him. He pretends to be gay to avoid her, but she doesn't believe it. They will eventually start falling for each other, but there are obstructions to the love. Number 12. A Tale of Ylang. Sroisabunga was born in an aristocrat family, was taught by her father to be arrogant and proud of her blood and status, and aimed towards bringing their family to its former glory after being left destitute because of war. When her brother and father suddenly die, Sroisabunga is left in the care of her auntie, Mom Sen Jantra, which leads her to leave her home and move into the Raviwat palace. There she meets Prince Ares, who is like her Prince Charming. Number 13. Mia Jum Pen. Tawan lives with Yuanjai, her aunt-in-law, and her daughter Yadafa as servants. Yod, her uncle, once made a promise to his friend Thong to arrange a marriage between their children. Yadafa refuses it, thinking that Tomon, Thong's son, is a rustic and a poor guy who is also in a relationship with Bun Laing. They don't make any money, just spend Yuan Jai's money. One day, Tamon gives his hand to pay a debt to Yuan Jai, so she allows Tawan to marry him as Yadfa. At Tamon's house, she is always bullied by Savai, his mother, Ginkyu, the nanny of his sister, and Sopit, his friend who has a crush on him. Number 14. Game Sanaeha. Within 2 years, Nok studied abroad. Her parents got divorced. Her father remarried to a former beauty queen who had the same age as hers, while her mother also flirted with several younger men. The effects of a broken family made her become jealous, ill-tempered and obsessive into getting her parents back together. Nai, a distant relative of Nok's mother, who grew up along with her, is a very capable man who was enjoying a top position in her father's company. He also started living at her house, which made her more furious, and she wanted to eliminate him from her family. When Nok and Nai were forced to get married, she planned and played the game of love to hurt him. But Nai's feelings for her were sincere all along. Number 15. The Crown Princess. Because her life was put into danger after her coronation, Crown Princess Alice of the country Raisos was secretly sent to Thailand, where Daveen, a lieutenant commander of the Thai Navy and Navy SEAL, becomes her bodyguard. Number 16. Song Sanaeha. Two twin sisters, so similar in appearance but so different in nature, go through life in different ways. Duane is a capricious model and an actress. She is not considerate of anybody's interest and feelings. Pitt, after the death of their parents, takes care of her sister and constantly helps her. While Duane was in a scandalous relationship with a rock musician, Pitt met Warid, a worthy young man who first was confused by the twins but soon realized the difference between them. By a strange coincidence, he turned out to be the nephew of Duane's new lover. Duane, tired of the elderly uncle, switched her attention to the nephew, and the more he resisted, the angrier and terrible her tricks become to quarrel the lovers. Number 17. Mia Archeep. The plan is a business that turns women into perfect ladies for a man, which is managed by Mr. Robert. He calls these women the ideal wife. Kolada is from a middle-class family who become a perfect and educated lady by the plan. She was considered to be a great product from the company. Mr. Robert thinks she is perfect for Kasidit and tries to invite him for the service many times. Kasidit starts to think of this as a fun game, so he accepts it and meets Kolada. It's no longer a game for him when he falls in love with her, but he doesn't know if she truly likes him or if it's set up by the plan. Number 18. Sorn Ngao Ruk. This is a story of two twins, one Ma who is biologically a female and one Oi who is biologically a male but was forced by their mother to hide his true gender and live his life as a woman instead. However, both twins fall in love with the same man named Nua Mek. Number 19. Tie Me Not. After enduring continuous physical and psychological abuse from her cheating husband and controlling mother-in-law, Lalita is too heartbroken to endure her marriage. When she seeks a divorce, her father disowns her. After the divorce, Lalita begins a journey of self-growth and advancement to prove that no girl needs a man to determine her worth. Alas, the road is filled with setbacks and obstacles. But Lalita is determined. She begins working as a model. Along the way, Lalita meets Toi, who wants to heal her broken heart, build her confidence, and help her surmount obstacles. Because of him, she strives for a better life, one with self-respect and her father's acceptance. Number 20. To Me, It's Simply You. Q is a villager from one of the Isan villages working in Bangkok. One day, his girlfriend breaks up with him. Heartbroken, Q decides to go back to his Isan village where he meets a girl called Chompu. At first, Q and Chompu didn't get along and fight all the time because Q wants to sell his grandmother's land which is occupied by Chompu who works there. But as time went by, Q starts seeing the sincerity of Chompu. Will Chompu and Q open up to each other about their feelings? Which of these Thylacons you found interesting? Please let us know in the comments down below. Please be sure to like, share and subscribe. Thank you.